Meet Voight-Kampff by Trace, a real-time meeting coach that removes variability from process discovery. Like the famous empathy test, it doesn't judge, it reveals.
In 1950, Alan Turing published a proposal to measure machine intelligence by asking if a computer could sustain a conversation that was indistinguishable from a human's. He described the imitation game. A human interrogator types messages to two hidden partners, one person and one machine. If the interrogator cannot tell which responses are generated by the computer, the machine is said to pass the test. The setup requires the computer to actively fool the human. It is a battle of wits that relies entirely on the machine's ability to imitate, deflect, and deceive its interrogator. For decades, this has been our baseline. We have measured artificial intelligence by its capacity to trick us into thinking it is one of us. 30 years later, Philip K. Dick's Blade Runner universe reimagined the test. In this version, the focus moved from a machine attempting to act human to a human needing to prove they were real. The fictional Voight-Kampff test probes a subject with morally provocative scenarios while monitoring involuntary physical tells, like pupil dilation and blushing. It seeks out genuine empathy, the one emotional response that artificial replicants supposedly cannot replicate. The power dynamic shifts here. The machine is not the deceiver, it is the judge. It interrogates the human, using biological data to verify their status. By framing machines as adversaries, we focus entirely on their ability to deceive. This obsession with trickery overlooks a much more practical problem in how we communicate: the information that gets lost simply because we don't know how to prompt each other. Consider a modern version of that interrogation room, the discovery interview. A consultant sits across from a stakeholder, trying to map out a complex process. Both people are working toward the same goal. The stakeholder is knowledgeable and willing, drawing on years of on-the-job experience to explain how their department functions. Yet information consistently vanishes. The stakeholder describes a workflow, but forgets an unwritten workaround. They explain a goal, but leave out volume metrics. The consultant takes notes, unaware of the gaps. These aren't failures of honesty or intent. The stakeholder isn't hiding the truth. They simply weren't prompted for the right detail at the precise moment it mattered. Human attention is fallible during live conversation. Without real-time support, we lack the cognitive bandwidth to track every missing variable, leading to a fragmented picture. This is the logic behind the modern application of Voight-Kampff. This AI meeting coach doesn't test the people in the room, it supports them. The process begins with a calibration phase. The tool loads a baseline of core questions and best practice requirements that must be covered during the interview. As the humans talk, the AI listens to the live transcript. It doesn't look for deception, it looks for opportunity. It notices when a stakeholder mentions a process but forgets the specific metric. The system then fires a targeted flag to the consultant's screen, prompting them to ask about it. The consultant asks the question, the stakeholder provides the answer, and the knowledge gap is closed without breaking the natural flow of the meeting. By acting as a third entity in the room, the machine tracks the details that humans naturally drop. It ensures total knowledge transfer by filling the gaps in real time. When the meeting ends, the AI produces a set of precise records called unicorn flags. These capture the specific personas, metrics, and handovers that would have otherwise been missed. These artifacts serve as proof that the discussion was fully surfaced. They verify that nothing was lost to human error or a simple lapse in memory. This changes the relationship between the worker and the tool. The AI doesn't attempt to replace the consultant or automate the stakeholder. It acts as a guarantee that both humans can perform at their best. Turing's 1950 vision was a machine designed to fool us. The technological reality of 2026 is a machine designed to verify us. Success is no longer measured by a machine's ability to imitate human life. Instead, the focus has shifted to its ability to sit silently in the room and ensure that what two humans say to each other is complete, understood, and verified.
Trace, master your discovery.